Have you guys seen the videos online with the Pho Pot Pies? Pho is traditionally a soup consisting of like a beef broth, some thinly sliced beef or chicken, and then some Vietnamese herbs and spices and rice noodles. Well, Toast Kitchen and Bakery in Costa Mesa made up this really neat concoction of putting that Vietnamese soup into a pot pie, and Food Beast found it and made a cool video about it. And today, I'm gonna show you how you can make your own. So gang, today's video is sponsored by Made In. Made In is a new kitchen tool company based in Austin, Texas, and today I'm excited to introduce you to their chef's knife. Made In's chef's knife is a 100% fully forged 8-inch French-made knife. They ship it directly to you in this beautiful reusable storage box. When you open the magnetically locked lid, you'll find an easy-to-read diagram insert explaining the anatomy of the knife and instructions on its use. You'll also find a knife sheath for easy-to-use storage, and they were funny enough to include a bandage in case you cut yourself. The knife itself is made out of one single piece of X50CR MOV15 metal with a Nitro Plus hardening treatment. The knife has a Rockwell hardness score of 58 to 60. You don't want a knife that's too hard because the tip could chip off when you make contact with hard surfaces. You also don't want anything that's too soft because it will dull too easy and too quick in normal kitchen use. The sweet spot is somewhere right in the middle, and with a score of 58 to 60, this knife gives you the best of both worlds. It's super sharp and also durable to be able to endure all of your normal use. Made In's chef's knife is 13¼ inches long with a blade length of 8½ inches. The blade is sharp with a blade angle of 25 degrees. That is 12.5 degrees on each side. It is dishwasher friendly, but with all knives, you should hand wash. You can pick it up in gray or red. You get a 100-day free trial from Made In, and I fully recommend picking up this knife. So gang, please make sure you click the link below to visit my sponsor, Made In, and pick up your 8-inch French chef knife today. I love that they sent me the SauceStache red. Isn't that great? So let's go ahead and get this started. Let's make a Pho Pot Pie. I am stoked about this. So the great thing about making this is you can pretty much include any of the ingredients that you want in your pho. So for me, I'm gonna make a veggie pho because I'm primarily a vegetarian. For the veggie pho, all I have is some pho noodles, carrots, tofu, baby corn, sliced jalapenos, some mushrooms, bok choy, snow peas, some pho vegetable broth, and to make a gravy for the pot pie, we're gonna use some butter and flour. And then I also have bean sprouts, scallions, sliced onion, sliced green onion, and some Thai basil. So you're also gonna need a pastry dough sheet. You can make your own dough at home. I'm personally going to use a puff pastry for this pot pie. Let's make our pho gravy first. So for the pho gravy, I just have a 1/4 cup of butter that we're gonna melt down in a nonstick skillet. And we're gonna do this on about a medium heat. Once the butter's melted down, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of flour, just a little bit at a time, and just stirring it in. And we're just gonna kind of constantly keep this stirring. Just gonna kind of let this cook up for just a minute. It should slightly go just a little darker brown than what it is, just like it's like a tan. You'll see it change color just a bit. Once we got that, that's our roe. We're gonna add our pho broth. Just stir that in there. And that's a cup of broth. And then that is it. That is our gravy. Okay, I'm getting excited. So we have our pie pan and some puff pastry sheets. I'm gonna open up one of these guys. So I'm just cutting the puff pastry sheet to fit right into my pie pan here. I'm just using a disposable pie pan to make life easier. And then we're just going to fit the pastry into the pie pan. Might need to do a little bit of stretching to get it to fit. Should still be okay, I'm hoping. And I'm just gonna trim these edges. Now we just need to fill this thing up. So I'm gonna fill it with my noodles. Then drop some of this gravy on top. Now my gravy ended up coming out a little bit thicker. You know how to do gravy. Thin it down with some water if you want. And then for mine, we're just gonna top it with some chunks of tofu, do some beef or chicken. And I'm gonna rip this all in half. And some of the mushrooms, just fill it all the way up. The jalapenos make this thing spicy. Light it up. Carrots. I'm gonna do about half my bean sprouts just right on top. I'm gonna save some of the onions, scallion, the Thai basil for the topping. Now let's finish it off by adding just the rest of your gravy, however much you got left. I mean, honestly, look at the inside of this thing. That's gonna be, there's nothing better than a pot pie. I mean, seriously. And we just need to top this thing with another pie shell, another puff pastry. I'm gonna cut the edges off here, a little bit better look all the way around. And all I'm gonna do is just fold in the edges and give it like a thumb press, just a better looking crust. Let's give this guy a few vent slits on the top. And then we're just gonna brush in some egg wash. Oh, this is awesome. I mean, look at this thing. This is a Pho Pot Pie. Now, if anybody knows me, you know that I love pho. Monica loves pho way more than me. It's something that we have quite a bit here in the SauceStache house. I'm gonna bake this up. We're gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. So let's roll with this. Also, make sure you put it on something because there's a good chance this is gonna explode. This thing looks amazing. Oh, I'm so stoked about that. That's perfect. I mean, it got a little puffier than I wanted, but that's a puff pastry. What can you do? It didn't end up going the full 45 minutes. It got close, but it wasn't all the way through. So just like a pot pie, let's crack this guy open. Oh yeah, the noodles are cooked. Oh yeah, the pie shell is perfect. Kind of smells like a pot pie. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna add some of my toppings, some basil, more green onion. We're gonna sriracha this up, then some hoisin sauce. And then that's it, that's our Pho Pot Pie. That is a pot pie made out of pho. Oh, let's give it a try. I know, like, the crust looks good, everything looks good. I really wanna get that crust there. Oh man. Oh, that's good. It's unbelievable. The crust is perfect. The flavoring is perfect. The gravy cooked all the way through. Still has that pho noodle broth taste. I'm so stoked with the flavors of this thing. Unbelievable. Well, gang, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed me trying to make the Pho Pot Pie. Make sure you all click the link below to visit my sponsor, Made In, and pick up your chef's knife today. This thing is awesome. It's the new chef's knife on this set. Gang, these are the people that are sponsoring me on Patreon, and you can pick up one of your SauceStache shirts using the links below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later. I'm gonna go finish this and see if Monica likes it.